Just days ago, the New York Times released an article claiming President Trump only paid $750 in federal taxes the year he was elected and the first year in office.
It's totally fake news. Made up, fake.
The tax return data the New York Times received was not from President Trump's personal tax returns, but his corporate ones. Financial expert Jason Haswell says the president's accountants possibly utilized legal loopholes that could have resulted in the outcome of only paying $750.
If you have a well-managed company, they are taking advantage of the things that are available to them, but they're not going over that line. Was he taking advantage of the loopholes given to him? Sounds like he was. Will we find cases of fraud or tax evasion? Probably not.
President Trump emphasizes the size of his corporate filings and ensures their accuracy.
I think I have 108 pages of filings for all these different companies that do very well. You'll learn much more if you look at those filings. Those filings are very complete. They're very big. They're very powerful. They're very accurate.
Haswell says the problem is we haven't seen these documents to distinguish a right or wrong answer.
So we don't know what the expenses are, and we don't know exactly what they look like, and we don't know how much they were, and we don't know how many different corporations and all that. So I think if we could see the documents, it might be a bit easier to say, oh, these look legitimate or very similar to what the average business owner may file if they owned 100 different corporations or ran 100 different corporations.
President Trump says he did pay his taxes and that you'll see that in his tax return, which is currently under audit by the IRS.
It's under audit. They've been under audit for a long time. The IRS does not treat me well. They treat me like the Tea Party, like they treated the Tea Party. They don't treat me well. They treat me very badly.
He should have just opened them up from the beginning. As most candidates do, they give out their return. He did not want to do that.
President Trump is the first president in history to not release their tax returns, and Haswell believes it may not be because of anything illegal, but what it might show about his struggles as a businessman.
It sounds to me like he didn't want these out because it shows that he's not maybe worth quite what he says. And he's had some failed businesses. He's had some problems. We've talked, we've heard the stories about the bankruptcies and things, and these numbers would show some of that.
Discussion about the president's taxes is likely to continue during the first presidential debate of the election tonight in Cleveland. For WTRF.com, I'm Stephen Ruffing.